Well, I don't view myself as a troublemaker. You know, I got sent up here by 700 and some thousand people in my district to do what I said I was going to do. And one of those was they felt the same way I did, that Washington did need stronger leadership, people willing to stand up. And we said we would do that. So, you know, we voted against the speaker the first time I was up here in the 113th Congress. This last go around, I did get nominated. I didn't intend to run for speaker. It happened at the 12th hour. And, you know, I wasn't going to back down because we told people we would not support this, this leadership team. And so did I get any blowback? I've been removed from one of the Codels. I'm still on my committees. You know, John Boehner said he doesn't hold grudges, and I take him as a man of his word, and I don't expect any other blowback from that, nor should we. You know, if I lived in Russia, I'd worry about that. I would expect that, but not here in America. You know, I'm voicing the concerns of the people that sent me up here. When I ran for Congress, one of the things I ran on was Washington lacks leadership, and they're starved for that. And I have found after being here for a couple of years, I see that. You know, we don't have an agenda that I would like to see projected to where our team, the Republican conference, comes out in unison on. The other thing is, you know, we can't fix our problems by just being Republicans. You know, our problems are too great. We need to bring, you know, people in from both sides and say, what's best for America? And I don't see that on so many. It's just us against them, and that's a no-win strategy. With this president, when you have a president like we have right now with President Obama, that skirts around the rule of law, skirts around the Constitution, if we don't stand up to him, who will? And we're the House of Representatives, we're the people's house, and we're the only members that can initiate anything. And Congress has got about 5 arrows in our quiver that we can hold the president accountable. You've got the power of the purse, you've got the power of recess or of appointments of federal positions or any position. You can sue a president, you can censure a president, and you can impeach a president. Now those pretty much are the 5 arrows in our quiver. And we've sued the president, we've won, it hasn't changed course. We've withheld funds, the power of the purse. That really didn't change anything. And then you get down to censorship, which is basically a slap on the wrist. We've skirted around, playing around with federal appointees or appointments, you know, to the judge, to the bench. And then the last thing is impeachment. And we brought this up one time in a conference, and I thought everybody was going to just die. It's like, you can't talk about that off the record. You know, if we do that, we're going to lose this battle. And understand, I don't want to impeach a president, and I don't want to sue a president, but I do want a president that'll faithfully execute the laws of the land. Article 2, Section 3.
All right, tell us about your impeachment resolution. What caused this to become something that you pursued?
People saw the word impeachment in there. This is not about impeachment. This is a warning shot across the bow. This is the fairest thing that could be done. And again, it's not just for this president. It's for any future president. Let me run a scenario by you. It's November 2016. Hillary Clinton, you're reading the paper, is your next president. Here's a person that's a private citizen, that was a Secretary of State, that was a senator, First Lady for 8 years, has absolutely no regard for the rule of law today. Put her in the White House and try to stop somebody like that. You wouldn't be able to do it unless you laid the ground rules. And that's why this resolution, I would think everybody, Republican, Democrat, Independent, would want to support that, because aren't we all trying to defend the Constitution? Don't we all take an oath to that? And if we do, put your money where your mouth is, or money where your mouth is. Before I ran, you know, I was watching what, you know, previous administrations have done. I've watched this one intently. That's when we ran. That resolution came out as, if you would use a football analogy, you know, a football analogy is you have referees, you have umpires, you have line coaches and things like that monitor the game. The rule book, they have a rule book. Our rule book is the Constitution. That resolution was specifically like chalking the field the day of the game so that people know the boundaries of where they're supposed to play. Unlike a football game, which is a game, this is not a game. This is our country. This is for the existence of a constitutional free republic. And it's the things that I saw with him doing with immigration, see the direction he's going, enough's enough. And our campaign slogan was, had enough. And I think the American people have had enough. They want people to stand up for what's best for America, not what's best for a political party or an agenda. And it's time to do that.